This ain't entertainment. This is a move. This is prophecy with a pulse. A soundtrack for the remnant. We don't just make music. We speak fire from the corners of the city to the gates of the kingdom. From survival to revival, from chemo chairs to dry bones rising. Yorelis Radio ain't just about beats. It's about power. Power to heal. Power to rise. Power to remember who we really are. We're street bred, spirit led, anointed with the oil of war and peace. We don't fold. We don't flinch. We go gangster on fear. We go holy on sickness. We go full of flames for the people of Yah. So if you're tired of dead religion, if you're done with fake healing, if your soul been searching for the real sound of heaven, you just tapped in. This is Yorelis, and this is the sound of faith on fire.
They built a shrine of white coats and charts, where fear whispers louder than hearts. The word cancer, crowned like a king, feeding death where faith should sing. Yah's name they traded for statistics and scams, forgetting the power held in his hands. Yah standing at the back door, waiting in the rain, the author of life still calling your name. Pushed out by doubt, by science and law, but still he waits. He's knocking on your door. Will you let him in, or let fear win? Yah is life, let life begin. They fear the shadows more than the light, run from healing, embrace the fright. His people once strong, now taught to despair, forgetting the lion who answers with prayer. Our history is filled with fear and chains, yet his covenant love forever remains. We were chosen to rise, not fall, to speak to mountains, not build walls. He placed in us a power untold, a mustard seed stronger than gold. Awake, awaken, daughters and sons, it's time to remember the victory's won. Yah standing at the back door, cloaked in grace, with healing in his hands, love on his face. He won't force his way, won't break your will, but he's the one who can truly heal. Yah is life, the end of fear. Open your door, he's drawing near. Kill the cancer of the mind and soul, let the Spirit make you whole. Not by man, not by might, by his power, walk in light. He is not your last resort. Yah is your source, standing at the back door. Calling you back to the narrow core.
Shalom, shalom, shalom. Welcome back to Rooted in Hebrew. Man, I don't know what in the world I be doing. Why this thing be getting stuck like this? Hold on just for a moment. There we go. Oh, shalom, shalom, Brother Kenneth, as well as Sister Pinky D and Pinky Nova and Brother Robert. Brother Robert, let me say this, brother. I don't know what they doing with my account. None of my emails are going out on neither one of my emails. It seems like I got to create a whole new email just to send email. And this is whatever's going on with this system. I checked in with another brother, and he has a channel, and he checked with some other brothers to find out was he the only one that this was happening to, and it's something with the channels and email. And the brother said, "No, Mike, it ain't you. They doing something with the system, and they slowing this awakening." When it's all over, said, Brother Robbie, you're right, because I mean, whatever gift that you got, this devil don't want us to get together for whatever reason, because communications, they really sticking their foot in. Now, this brother here that I called and I checked on, and he called out some like other brothers who has channels. They saying that they are having the same issue, that they're slowing their channels down. They was getting wukus of traffic to near about zero traffic. So this is the control mechanism that these people have, because the brother I was talking to, he did a show. He kind of found out the majority of us that are still in Christendom, they say they get their information of who these Israelites are. Well, they, Black Hebrew Israelites. And that's where they going on to these channels, and they listening to these brothers. So now, with AI and all of their agents, it's able to report back to them. This group of people, and the brother said is 79% of African Americans, 79% that's visiting these Hebrew channels, trying to figure what are they talking about, trying to get an understanding of the message that these brothers and sisters are putting out. Brothers and sisters, 79% is high. That's a highly dangerous number of new awakened ones. Put it like that. That's a very serious number. And you think they don't know this now? They very well know it. Shalom, shalom, Sister Linda Cross. I'm glad you came in, sis. They know this. When the brother put that information out there, oh yeah, my channel went TikTok went down. I was like, well, ain't this about a trip? I said, what's going on? And which led me to talk with other brothers and sisters, and they saying the same thing has happened to them. Brothers and sisters, as you know, ain't nothing that they can possibly do to stop this. There's nothing that they can do. You're going to continue to be encouraged by any means necessary when it comes to the Most High. That's what's going to happen. It will continue to happen because He is the one who told us to wake up. Remember who you are. And we are doing just that. Now the world is coming about trying to get throw some monkey wrenches and things in the plans and things of that nature to get us thrown off. Now, yes, I do. I got to look it up though. On the Facebook, I got to look it up because I really don't go on Facebook like that. I mean, I might dip in every now and then. That's about it. But let me look it up and I give you the information to it. But I wanted to. It was a reason why I played that song. That's an old one. I was talking to this sister, and she told me she was saying how sick she is and things of that nature. And she was, explaining all the stuff that's going on. And I asked her. I said, "Well, sister, have you been praying and things of that nature?" I asked that, and so the sister said, "I don't have time to pray. I'm battling. I'm trying to fight for my life and everything." It was shocking, but it was not shocking. It was shocking to hear her say that, but it was not shocking. So I said to the sister, "Shalom, shalom, Sister Patia." I said to the sister, "Yah is life. Hashatan is doing exactly what he wants you to do." This is the whole purpose of me playing that song. When I said, "Yah standing at the back door," this is what we do, brothers, sisters. This is what we do. We get sick. And if it's like a serious sickness, the first thing we do, and we think we're pushing them to the front, but no, we throwing the Most High to the back of the door. The doctor has our attention as if he is God Almighty. We did those dumb things. We did that. And we fed into the fear. The more you feed into the fear, the stronger your death is going to be. It's just that simple. The stronger okay, I will. Brother Robert, send me your send me yours real quick. That's the seriousness of it, brothers. This is a whole shift we are experiencing. I'm talking about from the time we are awakened to right now. There's some things we still trying to get used to. Yeah, we happy that we kind of find out that we are the people, because outside of the Most High, we will still be comatose. We will not know who we are. But by means of his grace, he woke us up. And with this awakening, he's saying all of these things he's been saying thousands of years ago. Trust me. He's been saying that for the longest. But the doctors come in and give us some bad news, something we don't want to hear, but we always felt, hey, I'm feeling a certain type of way. You know something is not right within your body. But then the doctors come up, this is what we found. And the last thing that you need to hear, well, there's nothing else we can possibly do. This is doctors now. So when you hear that, you're like, wait a minute. It messes with you, because what? The Most High gave you the will to live. That's what he gave you. And that's what we all want. If you go back and we look at what was his name? Job. We are in his moment. That's where we are. With this awakening, he woke us up there. That is so true. The Most High woke us up. And so with this awakening, brothers, there's trials and tribulations that came right in front of us. That's what has happened and is happening. So when the sister told me that she don't have time to, this is what she said. She don't have time to pray. But then, we sat there and we talked. And I said, well, sis, I'm going to say it this way. Hold on. So we talked, and I said, well, you know what? The scriptures clearly states, and the Most High says this, choose life so that you will continue to live. So right there. And so, who is the Most High saying, who is the author of life? He is. So now, if you really want to live, the Most High will be, you will be talking to him like you talking to me. When people say you're talking to yourself, no, you're not talking to yourself. You're talking with someone. You're talking with the Most High. And at times, it's going to take that. You will literally have to sit there and have a whole conversation. They're going to think you're talking to yourself. Now, you know exactly who you're talking to. And brothers and sisters, reach out to them. Because on the flip side of where you get your information from, according to whatever sickness it may be, is to get into your mind. It's to get you to worrying. It is built to get fear placed in you. Once fear is there with that so-called sickness, it double teams you. And so now, when it's double teaming you, guess who will be affected with it? Not just you, because whatever your mindset is, and if it's set towards the sickness and the death, all you're going to do is feed it until it eats you up. But you will not be the only person who would experience it. Your family will. All the devil wants to do is for you to feed into fear and your family to see it. The devil wants your family to see how you going from a healthy person down to skin and bone. Let's get that right there. Is the fear. That's that fear factor that he wants to get in there. The Most High said, don't feed into it. So now this is where the trust is going to have to happen. This trust in the Most High is going to happen. Now, brothers and sisters, I'm only going to stay like 15 minutes on that subject because there's another one. I'm just still trying to figure out how to bring this video in, because this one, it's going to, this video is going to, that I'm going to show is feeding into it, but it's an alert more so. That's what it's going to be. And it's, to me, it is a very serious one. It's well past that C-19. Yeah, it's well past that. But me and the sister, we talked. And she understood. Shalom, Sister Angela. She understood. And but she's not the only one who did that. When you got some feeling funny in your body, then the doctors tell you what it is, and then the thing about it, the doctors tell you, well, these are some of the symptoms you're going to experience. Brothers and sisters, let me tell you something about some of the experiences that doctors say you will go through. Some of it, majority of it's going to be psychological. That's what it's going to be. If a doctor says, oh, with this sickness here, you will feel your big toe is going to feel like it's hot. And if you let it get inside your head, if you let that get inside your head, you were literally thinking your toe is hot from your whole body. There was some studies that was done. There was this lady, it was not a study, but to show you the strength of the body. She believed that she was pregnant. She believed it. And to show you how strong the mind is, brothers, she went through a whole pregnancy. I mean, stomach was out, went through everything. down to the her water burst, but no baby came out. But the doctors knew that she had a mental problem, but she thought she went through the whole thing. But brothers, that's how strong the mind is. That mind is very strong. The Most High said He is life. How many of you want to believe it? He keep saying it. He keep preaching, I am life. Trust in me. Yeah, it looks very dark. It will look dark. And the devil is going to put his hands into it. That's the last thing he needs for you to do, is to put trust in the Most High. That's the last thing he needs for you to do. Because you're going to make his battle harder against you. He did the same thing to Job. Did the same thing to Job, but Job wasn't playing. Job had a deep-seated faith in the Most High. The devil took his kids, not one this month, two the next year. He took them all at one time, all 10 at one time. That's what he did. He took them all at one time. Hold on. Request. I'm trying to send brother, what you call this here. All right, hold on. Let me see. Robert. Hey, brother Robert, what's your hold on. Let me see. Robert. All right, I see it. I tell you, brothers, I think this is you, brother. Yep, I just sent it to you, brother, brother Robert. But this is what we got to contend with, brothers. We don't want to throw the Most High to the back door. Those days are gone. I mean, whatever the churches, they taught us this stuff, and then we look at these doctors like they God. All of this stuff is played. All of it is played. And now we woke. We have brothers and sisters, we've been battling, we've been fighting well over 400 years. This is who we are. And evidently, the Most High knew, hey, they got some fight in them. Wake my people up. I know what the devil is going to do. He go throw some punches at them. He's going to throw punches at them with this awakening. But with this awakening, the world is going to be thrown off course because they know the seriousness of your awakening. That's the thing. This is what we have to contend with. Yeah, we seen babies come into the world and go right out. Well, as young kids. These are the things we got to contend with. But the Most High says, no matter what, trust me, there is no darkness that the devil can do that the Most High cannot undo. I mean, don't get me wrong. You will go through the hurt, and he is too. He's going to go through the hurt just as much as you. When he matter of fact, let's just go back. When he told Satan about Job, the Most High said, all right, you can do this, but you better not touch his soul. He told him. Now, he struck Job with all type of sickness, boils from the top of his head to the sole of his feet. That was the lowest part, one of the lowest times of Job's life. But the Most High knew who he was. That's the thing. The Most High allowed that to happen to him because he knew, nah, this servant, he ain't going nowhere. You can do what you want to do to him, but you better not take his life. He ain't going to cross me, and he didn't. Job did not cross the Most High. He stayed within his place. That's what he did. And evidently, brothers, sisters, we are in the same predicament. He knows exactly how much this person can take, how much that person can take. Oh, this person can endure. He already know it. So when a doctor or whatever come and you are faced with this position in your life, the Most High already knows what you can and cannot do. That's one thing he do know. And he trusts in you for you to trust in him. The devil don't, brothers, the devil do not want you trusting the Most High. All of this stuff that's happening in this world, we had to go through it. But it was not to sit up here and demean us, but this is for the Most High in his seat. The things we're going through, brothers and sisters, all we doing is giving glory to the Most High, which it should be. Because when it's all over said and done, it's going to be Satan, the devil, who's going to be choking on all of that fear he put up on us. The fear, the hate, the hurt, everything that he did, and he used his people against us, all of that stuff is going to be brought upon him. And what brother, do y'all believe that the devil has he's wearing fear a little bit now? He got to be wearing it. He got to be wearing some fear. All the fear that he put up on us. All the stuff we have seen. Brothers and sisters, you want to talk about seeing some things? You want to talk about seeing some things? We have seen some things. Now, there's this, I don't even know what to call it, but they saying that they wanted to, they're pushing this thing out. I don't know if it's this year or is it for next year, but it's now it's all making sense. I don't know if you brothers and sisters ever seen how Elon Musk sent up his satellites. It's like a whole lot of lights, and you see them in the sky. And usually, when I seen them, I seen it here in the United States, and I seen it also in Africa. Both times. And it's a stream of lights, and it's always at night, and it look like it's a worm. You know, it's like in a worming motion. So I'm just looking at, I said, because at first I was like, man, what is this? But then I knew it wasn't even something funny, but you just couldn't see. Now I was in Africa when it first happened. I heard the helicopter. That's and then I'm saying in my head, that ain't nothing. It's a helicopter. But you couldn't see the helicopter, but I heard it. I heard it. Now here, a few months ago, the same thing. The only thing about I did not hear the helicopter, and it was me and some other brothers. It was like 5 of us, and we was, installing some major cabling, fiber optics, matter of fact. And we was out there working at night, and I just happened to look up, and I seen all of these lights, and so we didn't know what it was. So we just started Googling it and trying to find out that's what it was. The satellites that belong to him. Now, this, you know what? Hold on. Let me just do it this way. Hold on, oh man, no, I didn't. Did I? Hold on. Man, I hope I ain't do that. And I did, the dummy. Dadgummit. All right, brothers. I hit some on there and lost the video, but I caught it on redacted, and what they were saying was this: this is an AI formulated antidote that they're going to give people, and they're saying it's okay to take it. But what it does is, it's like for whatever animals put out, and they come up with some type of germ or infection from the satellite, it shoot out a signal from this antidote, and it tells it what to produce in your body. Now it's a DNA factor that they're saying they're gonna put inside people. And so, but the thing was, it's going to get a signal from the satellites for this DNA to formulate some type of antibiotics in your body. Brothers, when I seen, matter of fact, get that nonsense right. Hold on just for a moment. Let me type this in. Let me see. Here we go. Oh man, ain't nobody gonna go through all these videos, man. No. Hold on. Oh boy, brother. I wish I could. I didn't even know that. Wait a minute. Hold on. I did. I mean, I don't even know where the video is at now. But brothers, if you can, shalom, brother Dave. What they're talking about, brothers, when I heard, usually I just catch bits and pieces of redacted. But now this is one time I sat there and I listened to, I think it's like 15 minutes. And they were saying all this stuff, what it's supposed to do, but the lady was saying, and they think we just supposed to believe them. They're saying that it's okay to take it, but it's AI constructed. It is AI constructed. That's the first thing they said. The AI made this stuff here. Brothers, when I was listening to that stuff, and the thing that came to my mind was, the Most High said, get out of Babylon. I'm just seeing this more and more, and it's like, it's getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Because it seems like if we continue to be in whatever state we may be in, we'll get ourselves hemmed up in a system that don't flat out care nothing about you. But then at the same time, will walk about, move about like they're looking out for your best interest, and you need this here. You need to take this here. And the way they're doing it now, brothers, like I said, we don't know what we're eating. But yet and still, the trust is running thin. It is running very thin. And they very well know, for the vast majority of people, well, at least here in the United States, we go to the grocery store, to whatever we need. That's what we do. We go there, buy what we need to buy, and we keep it moving. This world knows everything about any and everything about you. If you got a cell phone, they got you. You have a cell phone, they got you. They know what you like. Then whatever vices you may have, they know it. It was Brother Robert that was telling me. I think it was Brother Robert that was telling me this, that AI was they're going to eventually put it into the banking. Brother, I just got received an email last week saying that AI is controlling PNC. That's who I bank with. Brothers and sisters, this stuff is put in place. Whatever is going to get popped off, brothers and sisters, and they have the history of doing these things. They're so bold with it. They'll put it in movies. Iron Eagle. Brothers. I mean, yeah, when I first seen the movie, it was very entertaining. But now that entertainment is looking like a reality to me. But then in that movie, I don't think the guy was a president, but they had this AI held him back as a prisoner, and that AI had people killing people. Sometimes AI will pop up in the movie, pop a power line, just land on somebody that they wanted to take out. This stuff has went from, let's just say, a fantasy to realism. And they jumping on it. They got us jumping on it. At first, we used to say, oh, Google it. But then there was let me see, that was the introduction to AI, was Google. Google it. You don't believe me? Google it. They went from Google, ask AI. They went from Googling it to asking a system. And people, brothers, are feeding into it. This is what we are experiencing right as we speak. You got a certain type of sickness, yeah, you can Google that stuff and find out what herbs is good for this or for that. Brothers and sisters, trust and believe. They're gonna bunker down on AI. They're going to bunker down. It's going to be hands and knuckles. Your information that you want to get, what you're getting now is okay, but it's going to eventually stop because it's all about control. That's what it's about. Oh, we will give you this antivirus medicine because you're gonna need it. Trust us, it's okay. But if they can shoot a signal from a computer programming to tell you your bodies, because they got these little microbots. That's what it boils down to being, microbots. And they're able to tell those microbots what to do inside of your body. Shalom, shalom, Sister Van P. I'm glad you came in, sis. They telling your body what to do. That's serious, brothers. Because now, and I know some of you brothers and sisters have seen it, boy, the old ones, let's say with the old movies, well, there was like a futuristic movie. And these prisoners, they didn't have no gates or nothing, but they had these collars around their neck. And if they went too far out of the perimeter, that thing explodes. You're taking their head off. Oh no, they advanced from that. They have advanced from that. Now that was just a movie. Now they got it so small, it's a tad bit bigger than a grain of rice, brothers, that they can plant inside your body. You get on their nerve? Oh no, let's send out, code 666. Boom, you gone. This is the power that they want. if you are not in alignment with them, hold on, brother. Hold on for a moment. Let me do it again. Are you in Brother Robert? Are you in Kentfield, Pennsylvania? Because there was a whole lot of you. Not when I seen Pennsylvania, that's what I clicked on. Just let me know. But this is what we got to contend with, brothers. Oh, wait a minute, did I do that? Yeah. But this is what we have to contend with, brothers. This is like going back and forth with brothers and sisters, man, please. We can kick rocks with that. We have a very serious situation right in front of us. Now, you thinking that this system is concerned with the other people? They don't have a clue what's going on. They are being entertained so that they do not know. Whatever they like, they've been entertained with it. It's the ones, us. Yeah, that's the one I seen. That's the request that I'm looking at, Brother Robert. You got a black hat on your profile and some chains and a black shirt. Yeah. Man, this is crazy. Why in the world it won't yeah, I sent the request in, brother. I tell you, man, there's so much going on right now. It is ridiculous. Hold on. I'm gonna do it this way. I'm able to send. Brother, oh man, please. All right, let me do it this way. Yeah, I sent it to. All right, yeah, that's what I got, Brother Robert. I have that. No, oh, you know, no. I mean, it's a request that went through. It said cancel request. I didn't cancel it or nothing. But I tell you, brothers, let's we have some things in front of us. You know, with this awakening, it is a privilege to be awakened by the Most High. Shalom, shalom, Sister Anita Williams. And a lot of our brothers and sisters got some things right now, right as we speak, that they've been contending with for a long time. I know one other sister. She been dealing with cancer for the longest, but she keep her mind sharp. And so she got to fight each and every day. The Most High knows her strength. She may look weak, but her spirit is the one that counts. That flesh, no, it's the spirit. And that's what we all need, brothers. It's that strong spirit. Now, like I said a while ago, brothers, the devil wants us to be so wrapped up in the flesh. That's all he wants us to do, is to be wrapped up in the flesh and then holding on to it, because he knows he can manipulate you with your flesh. And unfortunately, it's working. I ain't gonna say with us, but with people in the world, yes, people are able to do what they want to do. All they got to do is have a government that says, oh, it's okay for you to love Steve, Bob. It is okay for you to love him. Y'all just can't have no babies. But this is what the government would say. This is what a government will say. This is what some churches will say. That right there should let you know what system we are living in. Period. Because they moving with it. They moving with it. And they're trying their very best. The system is. Hashatan knows his battle with Yah's people is going to be a battle for him. He knows it. These people have been fighting for what? Years. Years upon years. And now he's understand, hey, their Elohim has woken them up. Now he got to muster up some more strength to affect you. Now, some people with this awakening, he knows he got to go through other people to get to you. He knows that. If it got to be your kids, so be it. He's going to do something with that child just to get to you, to break your trust, spirit, whatever needs to happen to break your relationship with the Most High. He is going to try his best to do it. If he got to take their life, he's going to do it. If that's what it's going to take to keep you in misery, he is going to do it. He's out, and there is no love in the devil. Only fake pictures, fake hope. Because when it's all over said and done, and when the Most High stands up and to call his actions before him, the devil ain't trying to save nobody but himself. And like this world, they got themselves, the world got itself set up as to saying, I want to be able to live my own life. That's what the world is saying. They want to be able to live their own life the way they want to live it. That's what the world is saying. And the devil wants each and every last one of us to have that same mentality. We cannot afford it. We know that our life, depends upon the Most High, period. We know that we have already experienced how it feels for the Most High not to be in your life. We have that experience as a people, period, as a nation. Yes, he drove us away. We was comatose. We didn't know what was going on. We were trying to be like everybody else. We were trying to fit in with everybody else. What? My skin too dark? Let me lighten it up so I can fit in with everybody else. My hair too nappy? Let me straighten it out. That's what we did. Because truthfully, we just could not understand why we went through so much turmoil. We didn't understand that. We didn't. Brothers and sisters going to the hospital for something simple and coming out in a body bag. I have this childhood friend. It's like his whole family is in the nursing industry, and after the years he's been in the hospital, working in the hospital, we take notes. That's what we do. Unknowingly, we take notes. And he's seen for every Black person that came in there, if you had 10 Black people that came to his hospital, 3 of them, 3 to 4, will die from just being the doctors being, what's the word? Negligent. That's what they would do. He's seen it. He said, no. The health industry, when a black person, they do not work as hard on a black person, especially a black man. Don't let it be a little young black boy got shot or whatever. Oh no, they'll go take lunch. This is what he was saying. He's seen it. He's seen how relaxed they be with people of color. My niece, my brother's oldest daughter, and she got hit by a car. The car hit her so hard, it knocked her in the air. And thing when he recognized when he recognized he hit somebody, so he hit on the brakes. My niece was thrown so far in the air, she came back down and landed in the back of the Camaro. That's they like the hatchback of this Camaro. And so family called me and told me she was in the hospital. She was fighting for her life and everything. And so her brother was there, her older brother. So she was in the hallway now, on the gurney, and she was moaning because she was in pain. And one of the nurses said this to her: "Oh, stop all that moaning. We know you're hurting." My nephew, he cursed that woman out so fluently. Good night. It sounded like he did it in a different language. He couldn't believe she said that, and I couldn't either. But this is what this woman said to my niece. And not too much longer after that, my niece sitting in the hallway. That's where she died at. In a hallway on a gurney. That she was, who was 13 years old. 13. Mess my brother up. My brother he loved babies. Kid you not, he loved babies. And he was not, he hasn't been right ever since. Down to this very day. And Poo died, let me see. Oh, like 2005, maybe now, like 2006, 2007. He's still not right with that. He never thought that he would experience the death of a child. But this, like I said, it goes back, to this hatred of us. Now, the hospital she was in, now, mind you now, we can be our worst enemy. If you got coaching from a nation of people, and now you moving like them, man, please, I consider you them. I'm serious. I do. When you can sit up here and look down on your own people, like when I hear these brothers and sisters talking about, oh, I don't date black people, I don't date black men, I don't do this, or I don't date black women. Brothers and sisters, y'all take out the time and go find out how many of those people that said that and how many are deleted. And for the vast majority of those who are deleted, they was deleted by their so-called partners. We have some major events in front of us. You can feel this shift. I mean, you can just feel it. They're gearing themselves up for something, because the world is recognizing these people woke. They speaking things. They saying these things. They all on their internet, letting the world know who they are. And everything that the so-called people who think they are, who are us, everything that they're doing, they're touching, is going in the opposite direction that they do not desire. But yet and still, we are yelling from the hilltop, hey, we're the people of the book. Those people, we don't know, they're not us. And the world is seeing a difference. The world is literally seeing a difference in people. They're looking at their actions. That's what they're looking at. We have so much stuff, brothers. I kid you not. One moment you over here, and the next you over there. But these are the things we got to contend with on a daily basis. A daily basis, brothers. Now you got to sit up here and figure out. I know what's the sister's name? Sister E and Sister Sheila. And Sister Sheila sent me an email. I read, and I'm saying to myself, man, I need to quit lollygagging on this. The things that they're trying to do, because I do understand communications, and communications it can be frustrating when you don't have you don't hear from your family and things of that nature in a time of confusion or disaster. You want to be able to talk to somebody. Hey, we over here, come over here, or whatever the situation may be. Now, what Sister E and Sister Sheila is talking about, yeah, brothers, it's very much it's needed. Now I got to go back and look at one of the videos that Sister E did when it came to that that little walkie-talkie thing. Now I got to go ahead talking to my family. They said that sounds pretty good. I think we need it. Now the family is kind of waking up. They starting to see some things in the system, brothers. They starting to see some things. They coming to understand. Hey, this is about to get it's about to get rougher. Put it that way. And on top of that, brothers, all of this stuff with this Asian boycott and all that, yeah, it's a distraction. What they did, what the court system allowed to happen, the little young brother, Camilo, they know what they're doing. They know. No, we need a distraction. We, or they, the system, need a distraction. And they got it. They know how to get to us. They do. They know how to get to us. First, you got this Asian guy shooting this boy in the back. Now, the young brother took a white boy's life. They know how to get to us. They know we're going to react. They know it. The world, they already got them. Well, why? I ain't gonna say why, because it ain't like they're gonna give me the answer to it. But this is what they're doing. These are the things that they're doing. But brothers, we got brothers and sisters that are sick out here. And that's why I say pray for your brothers and sisters, because we don't know what they're going through. I mean, they laying their head down, hoping to wake up the next day. That's their fear. But yet still, let's pray for them in order that, to show that we're being obedient to the Most High, that we're praying for our brothers and sisters, and we loving our brothers and sisters no matter where they are at. We got to start using that strength, brothers. We got to start using the strength. A doctor can come in and tell you got cancer. Oh, you want to feel the strength? If you want to feel the strength and you want to see a strength leave, let somebody come in and tell you you got this or you got that. See how fast your spirit can rise or how fast it can fall. That's the power of the tongue. That goes both ways, brothers. Negativity is a strength just as much as positivity. Positive thinking is a strength. It is. The Most High keep on telling, but your words are something different, Israel. You have the backing of the Most High. You have something in your bones he keep telling you that you got. The more you believe, the stronger it's going to be. The more you believe it, the stronger it's going to be. The Most High said, the leaves are for the caring of the nation. The more you believe it, the stronger it's going to happen for you. The more, brothers, if you think I'm joking, all right, if you don't believe it, trust and believe. If you got a headache and you take an aspirin and you believe that the aspirin ain't doing nothing, it ain't going to do nothing. It's not going to do anything. The Most High is going to show up. He's going to show up. When he say this, you believe, you trust me, I'm going to be there for you. Believe it. We have enough of unbelief for, let's just stick with the 400 years. We went through a whole lot of that. But during that time, and brothers, we were still praising at that particular time God. We was in church and we was praying, praising him. And we felt so strongly about the Lord when we was in Christendom. Did we not? Oh, some of us was out there yelling and hollering and everything. We was praising the Lord. But when we woke up, all the laws are not done away with. No. But where's that zeal we had when we was in the churches? Where was that faith when we was in the churches? That's the question. And I'm not questioning brothers and sisters here. I don't know what you and your relationship with the Most High was about. That's just not me. I'm just speaking about my experience. And I'm not here to sit up and condemn anyone. No, I'm not doing that. But we are at a time, brothers, where unnecessary nonsense, we're gonna start kicking stuff to the curb, because it's just going to get that serious that you really got to maintain your determination to your thinking ability. This is what I need to be handling. This is what I need to be concerned with. But you ain't hear about brother so-and-so said that sister so-and-so did this and did that. No, we not worried about nothing like that. We ain't worried about gossip. Because it's about to get a lot realer. It's about to just get itself, the system is about to get itself in a situation that you will not have time to be worried about what's going on in somebody else's life. But you still have individuals you don't want to get into people's business. You do. And the devil is going to be in the mix. The devil is going to be in it. The things we got going on, brothers and sisters, like I said, I was talking to that sister, and it was just my encouragement for her to know. Don't ever say that you don't have time for the Most High. to pray to him, and he is life. That's a misconception of the mind. This is what the devil wants that sister to do. Do not pray to him. Do not recognize the Most High. That's all he wants. And brothers, when this stuff comes down a lot harder, the question is going to be, where are you standing at? It's going to come. Brothers, the Most High said that this great tribulation is for the nations. Yeah, we go get some of that. But our struggles, brothers, was for us to go through this tribulation. Because the Most High said, what? Jacob would be saved out of it. We have the experience of hardship. We've been trodden down. Now, it's for the world. This is for the world. But if we allow ourselves to drift off into Satan's system, brothers and sisters, we're going to find ourselves hemmed up. That's where we're going to find ourselves. Absolutely hemmed up. If we have brothers and sisters that are in need of encouragement, things of that nature, and you tell somebody, oh, yeah, I don't have time, or whatever situation may be, you just may be getting yourself hemmed up, because a few words can lift up brothers and sisters' spirit. And this is all we're going to be. It's going to be about this. The big rims, the big trucks, the houses, brothers and sisters, the world is breaking down itself. You got individuals who saying, no, I don't want a big house. You got millionaires saying they lost millions when they bought a mansion, because they did not count in their cost. It costs money to have a house this big. When you're living in a certain spot of the house, if you're not moving around through that house is going to break down. Period. It's going to break down. If you built a smack brand new home and you are not at that house is going to break down. If you are living in that house, the house will stand up. You are literally giving life to the house. If you're not in the house, it's dying. And that's a known fact, brothers. That's a known fact. So now here we are to encourage brothers and sisters. So you're encouraging your brothers and sisters. What are you doing? You're building them up. You literally giving them life by speaking kind words to your brothers and sisters. That's what you're doing. This is what the Most High said, do for your brothers and sisters. Gossiping can get you hemmed up. Gossiping can get somebody to lay hands on you. You're talking about some things you ain't got no business talking about. That is not of Yah. It's not. And unfortunately, even within this awakening, you have individuals, and that's what they built upon. Like I said, I once said that, I don't like going through debates and things. And then, then somebody get upset. Then they start cursing and all that. And then, hey, Spirit of the Most High is gone. Some of them don't believe it. The devil is busy, brothers. And especially when you are of Yah, you know that Yah is real. Everything that you know about do, brothers and sisters, the devil is trying to counteract everything that you're doing for the Most High. Any and everything. But at the same time, brothers, before I close out, now this is one time I will say this, brothers. Please get you some styrofoam cups and some seeds. And whatever vegetable that you like the most, plant it, nurture it, and let it grow. The system is about to get so demonic. a lot of people going to be shell shocked for what they're about to do. Now they put this stuff in the movies and things of that. Now they're about to go real with it. At one time, like when I was coming back from Tanzania a couple of weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago, they sent an email to me saying that I had to go through. Let me see. I had to go through something, and because there was a what was that thing, that disease called Ebola outbreak in the Congo, and so they said anybody that's coming from Africa had to go through this here. And I'm like, okay, boom. Brother, I didn't even see nothing like that. Nothing. I just went to, matter of fact, I just thought about something. I went through I had to stand in front of this iPad. And the police said, "Do you have anything that you need to I need to say? You know, whether I had some fruits or vegetables that I brought from Africa." I'm like, "No, I don't have anything of that nature." They didn't even check my bag. They just asked me a question and they told me to stand still, look at the camera, and they go take a picture. I think it did more than just take a picture. That's just me now. That's just me. You know, I'm thinking the same thing, Brother Rob, because it's showing that it went through. It's showing that it went through. And so I'm gonna see. But like I said, Brother Robert, no, brother, all this communication that we have here, man, no, this stuff is from the devil. Man, I mean, shoot. Because matter of fact, I was trying to send Sister Padia an email. I seen her emails coming through, and I was replying. Not one of them got through to her. Not one. I'm able to get emails from everybody else. Now I can send an email to my job. It's like they got me locked down. Sister Padia emailed me some stuff from some videos and everything. I reply. She don't see no replies. I'm telling you, brothers. I talked to the other brother. He's having issues. It's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. And brothers and sisters, let's not forget this. You woke. We woke. We are woke. We speaking about these things. They know what they can do to hinder communications. They know exactly what they can do. And they're doing it. Don't get me wrong. There's a bit of frustration that goes right along with it. But imagine this, though, brothers. If you are not able to communicate, where your phone don't work, you can't send an email, you can't send. Yes, it is absolutely frustrating, and that's what the devil wants. The devil, he counts anything as a point. If he can get you frustrated over the small thing to the bigger things, so be it. That's what he's going to do. For you brothers and sisters that follow Sister E, brothers, this is just my encouragement. And for all that, that wants to do it, be up on it. What her and Sister Sheila doing, brothers, I support it. And I'm not going to sit up here and talk about a Goshen project. As long as you're in captivity, you're going to need some help as long as you're in captivity. And that's what these sisters are doing. They setting things up. And for us to sit right here and mock them of what they're doing, brother, please. You got to ask yourself, are you really working for the Most High? Come on with that dumb stuff. Either you're going to support these sisters. If you're not, stand back, move out the way. Let them go ahead and do their thing. Because you got other brothers and sisters that need this help, that want this help, that want the advice. Hey, what do we need to do? Because when it's all over said and done, and for the powers that be, they're going to shut communications down eventually. The incident that happened in Tanzania, they didn't want those shootings to be recorded on the phone where they can say, man, they shut it down. They got a switch. They got a switch. Let me look it up, brother. I think it's my old, hold on for a moment. I'm looking it up now. Let me send it to you. Oh. Let me see. See. Oh man, come on, dude. No, not that. Come in. Yeah. I'm finna type it in, brother. That's my Facebook name, See Data Services. If not that one, then you do. I'm gonna do it this way too, because I think it's two of them out there. If See Data Services don't work, try my name, and I just put it in there. No, I don't make songs for ICU, IUIC. No, I never made no music for them. I haven't. But they're attacking that too. They are, brother, on my page. Whoo, I was getting about 100 likes in every. Brothers, I nearby went through the Shabbat with just 4 visits. 4 came, and they like this song, they like that song. And so I was like, man, something is not right. So that's why I called the brother. And he was telling me, no, Mike, it ain't you. Benaya Israel, same thing. Pastor, what's his name? Pastor Kelly or something, same thing. We all was getting hit because one brother did a show and he said, and he had the numbers to prove it, and he posted numbers. 79% of African Americans were Googling about Hebrew Israelites or Black Hebrew Israelites. Why? Shalom, says Zenobia. This stuff is real, brothers. This movement is real. Why? 79% is high amongst African Americans. What is it that the Most High is moving his people to ask this, for them to be looking at this question, for them to go to the YouTube, TikTok, trying to get information or to understand why we believe what we believe, and the belief that we was taught everything. Hey, the same people who lied to us is one who taught us the lie. So now, yes, they need to be very concerned with it. They need to be very concerned with it. Look for one of the AI song they made. I don't know the music that they make, sis. I don't. I just make my own music, get there behind it, write it up, and then go ahead and put beats with it. But I never made nothing for those brothers. But this is what's happening. These people scared. The ones that's in power, they understand. Now, you want to talk about the days of these nations coming up against Israel? Brothers, sisters, this is that moment. This is that moment. You have one major nation, I ain't gonna say one, you have at least 2 or 3 nations that's very concerned because things ain't going their way like it used to. Things are not going their way like it used to. And what? You woke up. We woke up We said, this is us. We brought scriptures. We brought about scriptures. We found out who took out books out of the Bible. History shows this particular group of people, so-called Christian, had a part in slavery. So now you tell them, and then especially for us, these are the ones who told you that the law was done away with. All of that stuff, these brothers and sisters are waking up to it. Now, I'm talking about young to old are asking that question because they understanding, why are we hated so much? They feeling the heat. Why when they see a little black child or black woman being gunned down or manhandled, why is it that we always the ones that the world want to mess with? They seeing this stuff here, and the Most High is allowing them to see it. The Most High is allowing these preachers to sit here and lock doors because he want to get what, $10,000, $20,000 before he close out his sermon. The Most High is allowing his people to see how Babylon is doing in the churches. He's allowing this. He's allowing them to see these things. Come on now. They got themselves hemmed up. When we start to look elsewhere and we starting to wake up, and now, hey, they start to realize, hey, we ain't got no business celebrating Christmas. We don't have no business celebrating Thanksgiving. And when you wake up from that, we wake up from that, somebody's money is going to be affected. Somebody's money is going to be affected. Sister, wait a minute, let me see. Well, I ain't gonna say it's let me put it, let me see. Do you know how to write music? I mean, if you know how to write music, then you good to go. If you know how to write music, yeah, I can show you how to put it over. As long as you know how to write music and you understand music, you know there's some blues, there's some jazz, and you know some beats and things of that nature. Yeah, you can make music. You can make it. Oh no, I don't have no sunglasses on. I don't even, man, Brother Robert, sunglasses and glasses, two things I hate wearing, man. Which one you up on the brother? Are you up on a page that say see debtor services, or you up under my name? Sister Zenobia, the world is scared. They're scared. And then at the same time, with that fear, they got to sit up and throw some blockage to the world, you know, with these, the little young brother getting shot, and then the other brother like 35 years. Like a lot of people have been saying, he got railroaded. Now, this is just me now. This is just me. I keep my hands to myself. If somebody come up on me telling me I gotta go, no, yeah. Now, granted, let me tell you something, brothers. It was demonically put together. I'm quite sure that little guy did not know that was going to be his last day on this planet. But it would appear to me that he pushed that button. He went up on the, how can I say it? I ain't gonna say the wrong guy, because, you know, like people say you was in the wrong place at the wrong time. No, if you ain't doing nothing wrong, you are not in the wrong place and you're not at the wrong time. and especially if you minding your business. So you're not at the wrong place. You're not at the wrong time. You're right on time. And unfortunately, they said this boy, like the guy was 225 pounds, and the young brother was like 170 pounds. But then, you get all these other factors coming in, brothers, with it. Everybody got to take on something, and it is racially motivated. When it's all over said and done, brothers, it was to get up under your skin, and it did. It got up under a lot of our skin. Because no matter how we think about it or feel about it, we're going to feel a certain way when we see somebody that resembles you. You're going to feel some type of way, because you're going to be saying, that could be me. That could be my son. That could be my father. Whatever the situation may be, that could be my sister. Because we know the history of this nation. And for this nation to have all of the issues they got going on, and for you to pick a domestic issue, problem, and you letting that stuff ride, and we know you're scared. One thing we do know, we know you are very fearful, because now you're starting to see and the sad thing about it is this: you're about to get hemmed up. But the Most High said He was willing to heal Babylon, but she was unwilling. This nation is not willing to listen, to reason. It wants its power the way they want their power. They want to do it their way. The Most High, now you're not going to do it your way. Either you're going to do it my way, or you're not going to do it at all. They chose, well, we're going to do it our way. This is what they're saying to the Most High. My people will continue to rise. They will continue to quake. They will continue to ask questions. And they're going to eventually come up out of you. And when they come out, you're going to mess with your money. Because you all are so hell-bound to the dollar. You got to sell everything to my people. Oh, my people, the Most High knows what's going to happen. He knows his people want to wise up. It's already taken effect. For a nation to come in behind you, and when you are here fighting for rights for them, and then they look upside your head because they feel, oh, I got money. Who are you? We're the same Negroes that fought for you. That's who we are. But hey, it was already prophesied that these nations would advance in front of you. And they did just that. And they developed the arrogance right along with it. It was prophesied, brothers. But they walked themselves into a money-making situation where they depend upon your money, and I'm talking about you black people or Israel. They depend upon your money so that they can live a particular lifestyle, but they're about to get hemmed up with it. They're about to be hemmed up so badly. If the Most High really want to cause a catastrophe, He wake his people up in one moment. Bam. We Israel, the law's not done away with. We got what? We got holy days. Brothers, can y'all imagine how the world will get absolutely hemmed up? No more Christmas. No more Thanksgiving. No more 4th of July's. Brothers, the world, you thinking they're not thinking about that, brothers. They know for them to sit up here and have AI and all this other stuff, they know the power of us. And don't think they're not looking at the scriptures, brothers. They looking at these scriptures. Sister Zenobia, I think they're going to see way more than the Most High's power. But they're not trying to, what's the word? They may be fearful for a moment, but then they go get themselves right back together with the devil and get their little demonic arrogance right back on point. That's what they're going to see. That's what they're going to do. They like the position that they're in. And I'm talking about the so-called average person. They like the money that they're making. They like the house in the suburbs. They like their little communities. And they know, hey, all of this is bought by means on the backs of blacks. They know that. And now what are you thinking they're doing? Sister Zenobia, you're thinking that with this political upheaval, where they trying to control these states, where they can move black politicians out the way and put themselves on a pedestal. That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. They got themselves all geeked up over this. We're looking at the kingdom of Yah. They're looking at the kingdom of, I don't know what kind of kingdom they're looking at. But they're looking at something. And whatever situation that they're thinking, oh, we don't need blacks. No, it ain't the fact that you don't need blacks. It's the fact that we don't need you. Let history be real. They do not want history to be real. Because if they want to be real, they go like, Negro, they built this country. Their inventions, we stole it from them. We copped them. We beat them. We took it from them. Let history be real. But they want to go with a fake history. They ain't gonna say what they invented. Syphilis. They never killed the Hawaiians with syphilis. They just went over there just spreading diseases like it wasn't a thing. That's what they did. Who was this brother? Not too long ago. What is the name of that brother's show? Dadgummit. He was talking about life and death and how these people are so bent upon death. Teo. And I happened to catch it, and I was like, "What dadgummit? Ain't this about a trip?" They big upon death. Everything about them got to be about death. And who is death related to? Hashatan, Satan, pick one. Big upon it. If you have the nerve, or you don't have the compassion for a baby, and you can tie a rope around a baby and feed it to an alligator so that you can get the skin, yeah, you demonic. You are demonic. You are very demonic. And this nation has, laid in the bed with the devil and gets up with the devil. That is the ordeal with the devil and with this nation. I can see why the Most High say he's going to judge this nation. I'm serious. They are sick, depraved people. Yeah, they're going there and put on a new suit, some new drawers, brush their teeth, won't take a bath, but stand out there in front of the world and say how great a nation this is. Be musty as all get out. But we'll have the world so fooled. But now I can't say they fooling the world any longer. They're not doing that. They've been unmasked. The world is smelling a nation. And it's not smelling good. It is not smelling good. What we do in this world, brothers and sisters, the Most High, our time here in captivity has ran its course. We understand this as Israel. We know for a fact, one, we don't supposed to be working amongst ourselves. That's what we're supposed to be. But they know we do not say no Negroes to work among themselves, because if they work among themselves, they don't need us. They're going to do what they're going to do. The world got itself hemmed up. Because right now, brothers, on a prophecy side, we're standing at a threshold, not of Armageddon, but that Exodus, no. The prophecy's all lining up. It's all lining up. Not lining. Let me say lining up. Nah, it's lined up. It's already in, everything is already in motion. It's already in motion. They got themselves, the world, got themselves on a clock because they looking at these prophecies too. The devil want to know what the Most High is doing. He want to know when he need to move. That's what he need. That's what he's looking at now. He knows these people are not fighting flesh. They got to contend with wicked spirits and things of that nature. The Most High told the nation, "Do not touch my people." But what did they do? They did more than touch. They did more than touch. That's what they did. That's what they're doing. The world, brothers, are going to see the fury of the Most High. Truthfully, I don't want to see his anger. That's just me. I do not. I want to be like what he said in the scriptures. Go into your interior rooms and close your doors behind you and let the denunciation pass by. That's who I am. I'm talking earplugs and all. I ain't trying to see it. I don't want to hear it because I have in my mind fury. I can't even imagine it. I can't even picture it. But the Most High, the way the Most High puts it out, no, you don't. No, I don't. I do not want to be on that side, on that bad side of the Most High. And these people are walking on that side as if they don't have a care in the world. But you go into the book of Revelation, and the Most High said they go still with their last breath be cursing him. That's some type of that has to be some type of arrogance. But this is what the world loves Satan's system. He put those people in a position to love him, only to die with him. And that's the end result of death. In death, what did the scripture say? Most High said that last enemy, death, will be cast into the lake of fire. That's that second death. Ain't no coming back from that, brothers. There's no coming back from it. No, it's not Lake Valley, Arkansas. Hold on, brother. Did you try C-Data services? Brother Robert, did you try C-Data services? Try that one, because it seems like that's the only one I'm showing right now is C-Data services. That's the one I'm looking at right now. Brothers, there's going to be a movement, brothers. And this movement is going to be major, and it's going to be from the Most High. You think brothers and sisters out here making these videos, music, and things upon their own will? No, they're doing everything for the glory of the Most High. They showing brothers in their C-Data service. All right, I got you. They making these clips of brothers receiving powers and everything. This, brothers, sisters, the world was doing it first. But when you do it, it's a problem. You don't show black men flying around like they Superman, Wonder Woman or something. They knew that the Most High was speaking about these powers way back then. Where do you think they got Superman from? They got it from out of the scriptures. El, Kyle, his name is out of the Bible, not Kyle, but El, yes. All of the stuff, they knew this. So they put their imaginations onto the big screen. What we have is not imagination, brothers. It's not imaginations. It's going to be a reality. There was this young sister. I think the sister was about like 7, maybe 8 years old. It was old. I mean, well, the video, it's not no real old video. Last time I seen it was like a year ago. But the little young sister, she had a spirit, and she had the bird just eating out of her hand. Hummingbirds. I think it was like 3 of them just flying around her hand. And she just kept, she just kept playing with them. So innocent and everything. This is the Most High's people. But if they can continue to tell you, you Israel, you don't amount to anything, you are nothing. Oh, you got cancer and you continue to believe it, Israel? When the Most High told you, you got leaves out there that's curing, that will cure you. If you don't believe it, yeah, you hemmed up, brothers. The more you believe it, the stronger you want to be. They know if they can continue to lie to you and you believe it, they're going to know you'll die. They know that you are going to die if you continue to believe them. You think these brothers out here that's doing this herbalist and thing, brothers, they're there for a legitimate reason. You brothers and sisters that are suffering from different things, look into this stuff. What? High blood pressure. I know that's one for a lot of black people. Brothers, what's in that medicine? Let me. I gotta weigh my tongue on this one now. How can I? I'm gonna say this, brothers. Brothers, if that's one of your issues, high blood pressure, fast for a couple of hours a day and drink you some beet juice. And if you don't like the taste of beet juice, mix it with some orange juice. I ain't gonna say orange juice because there's a whole lot of sugar in that stuff. Lemon or lime juice, watermelon, and drink like 2 bottles of water. 2 bottles, about like 16 ounces. And you fasting. Give it a couple of hours, go check your blood pressure. And I guarantee it's going to be low. It's going to be lower than what you may be accustomed to. But this is what the Most High is asking us to do. We think we're going to eat a burger and fries and then go pop a pill and we straight. Brother, we're going to get ourselves hemmed up. The Most High don't play like that. He don't play like that. The world will cook anything and put anything in the food. That's the world. And the world ain't going to monitor your blood pressure. That's upon you. It is time for us to take this stuff back. Quit depending upon these people talking about we need a blood pressure pill. Oh, you need a blood pressure pill? Okay. All right, give me a couple minutes. Let me go write up your prescription. You go write up anything that you want to write up on, brothers, and then you got to look and see. Well, it ain't like you go look it up, but trust and believe. When it's helping one thing, it's tearing down something else. That's a fact. That is a fact. We got to start. We go have to start being more self-sufficient and looking in ways where the Most High said we should look, and that's to Him. And if you trust the Most High and you keep on fighting to trust the Most High, brother, you can't help but get stronger. Yeah, you'll be that individual, sister, that say to this mountain, be moved from right here to over there. That's what the Most High wants. And He's going to give it to you. He's going to give it to you. All right. Well, sometimes some instances, yeah, it may take a moment. But the only thing you need to do is continue to fight for it. Did not Jacob do the same thing? Jacob fought with the Most High. No. You can't go nowhere. No. Hold on. I need for you to bless me before you leave. Get up out of here. That's what Jacob did. He fought for blessings. Brothers and sisters, we got to do the same thing. When you're talking about you want the Most High, and you've been in captivity up under the devil's nose, you got a fight in front of you. You have a fight in front of you. You got to fight to get to the Most High. The devil, you ain't got to fight. You ain't got to raise not one finger to get to the devil. But now, getting away from the devil, you got a battle in front of you because he don't want you to leave. Not one of you do he want you to leave. Brothers, sisters, let's try our best to put our best foot forward in being more self-sufficient, because we're going to need it. And because we know for a fact we're going to need it. The little Asian guy that sit up and talk about y'all need Asians, good luck and thing about we go do this. You can't do it without Asians. Whatever. All he did was got up under some people's skin. That's all he did. But we are in need. And as long as we continue to tell ourselves that we are in need of these nations, of pharmaceuticals, they go continue to put whatever they want to put in all of this medicine, the foods. Brother, when I go in the store and I buy a canned good, I got to read everything. I got to read it to see what's in it. A lot of the canned goods, brothers and sisters, it got pork in it. There's a measure. And, hey, don't let the word lard deceive you. That's pork fat. That is pork fat. It may be a can of greens, but those greens, and I've seen it. I don't know the name. Well, I can't say the name, man. But in some of those cans, there's pork in it, or pork flavoring. This is captivity, brother, but yet and still, when you recognize where you at and you know for a fact, the nation is not looking at scripture to keep you clean. That cleanness will be your responsibility. I had to get rid of my hairbrush, and it said boar. And then it did not dawn to me. I forgot the boar was a pig, or is a pig. There's so much in this world, brother, they got us accustomed to, that we got to start looking at some things. We got to start reading what's in this food in order for us to stay within the laws of Torah. Brother Robert, compromise. Shiz. Man, I wish you had a bigger word than that, but man, because I tell you, I mean, brothers, let me. When I was in Africa and so Tanzania, and I bought an acre of land. I did, but on that acre, I got 5 mango trees on it. 5. 2 almond trees. Some coconut trees. And I always wanted, my land that I have in Arkansas, I do have there's a fruit tree, but that thing, it needs to be fertilized for, the fruits to really, they come out, but the bugs eat them so quick it ain't even funny. But I'm understanding that I see a world that is trying its best to take over. I see a system that's trying to take over the world. And like the Most High said, come out of Babylon. I'm starting to see that more and more and more. But the thing about it, I just can't continue to sit here and do nothing. I got to do my part. But at the same time now, some brothers, they warned me a couple of years ago. Mike, you say some things online I don't think you need to be saying, because you're putting ideas in other people's head who may have the money to push this thing on out. So I try to weigh my tongue as to some things that I want to do. But we all, brothers, whether we're in captivity, whether we are here or across seas, we got to. It is imperative that we start doing things for ourselves. One sister on there's a TikTok, this sister, she was growing her own food on her balcony. She had some Home Depot buckets and started growing her own food, her tomatoes, her peppers, potatoes. This sister, I mean, man, you couldn't do but take your hat off to the sister. She says she understands what's going on. Then you got some other brothers and sisters that moved out to Arizona in the desert. It's a community of these brothers. They're doing what the Most High asked them to do, get out of Babylon. So they started to separate themselves, getting their own water, forming their water system, their plumbing, their sewer system. This is what brothers here in the States are doing. Brothers and sisters, when the Most High said, get out, get out. We're seeing what the world is trying to do. Sister, let me tell you something. Sister Zenobia. Well, that's just me. I'm going to just say it that way. When the Most High spoke about the plague of being in Babylon, and he said, get out of her if you do not want to receive part of her plagues, I think we're already in it. Parts of her plague this is just me. Foods that we don't know what's in it. They're always talking about some type of medicine or some type of antivirus that need to be given out to the world. That could be the plagues, brother. I'm just saying this hypothetically speaking. It could be. It could be. We paying taxes. You don't pay taxes in Africa on your home. You don't pay taxes. And for the brothers and sisters there, if they build a hut, they living in it. No electricity. But let me tell you how these brothers work. When the sun come up, that's when they work. When the sun go down, they breaking it down. That's what they do. But we don't do that here. The sun can go down. We getting up and get ready to go to work. I hate working nights. Yep. Yep, that's me. From Chicago to Arkansas. Brothers and sisters, hold on just for a moment. Where's this thing at, man? All right, I'm sorry. I'm back. But that's just my encouragement, brothers. If we any of us is dealing with sicknesses and brothers and things of that nature, we continue to rely upon the Most High and pray to the Most High, call out to the Most High, have a conversation with the Most High. This is what he wants from us. We, wait a minute, hold on. Dave, let me see. Now, Brother Dave, I think it's two groups that's out there. It's like a young brother and his wife and two kids, and then there's another couple, but then there's another group that's out there that's Hebrews. Yeah, they out there. I mean, Dave, bruh, do it from Chicago, Brother Roberts. Yeah, all right, that's what you talking about the same ones I'm talking about. Brother Robert, do the one from Chicago. That's I pretty much set it up there. But brothers, I mean, this is just my encouragement. And there gonna be some things that you may have to get used to, or there may be. Now, there gonna be some things you got to get used to. Now in Tanzania, they are accustomed to power outages. That just may be something we meant to get accustomed to. But at the same time, but as we go, brothers, it's real. You built the grid. You're going to understand electricity. You're going to understand the flowing of electricity. You keep playing with it. What do? We always find something. Oh, wait a minute. We can do it this way instead of doing it that way. That's us. That's us. We have that gift in doing things just like that. Even when it comes to different sicknesses, brothers, no. You have a brother or sister out there that understand that sickness very good. And then you may have that brother or sister who, wait a minute, this herb right here, it does this here. Along with this here, and watching your diet, yes, you can do that. You got brothers and sisters out here that are getting stents put into the body. Now, mind you, now, I just don't trust doctors. That's just me. I don't trust medicine. When a company can say, when they're dealing with certain medicines, how it can cause you to be suicidal. You got a medicine that can cause you to be suicidal, brother. That's the last thing I need. But then that can turn into a weapon. That's what they can turn it into. It's not a fear, it's a concern. You can see who people of life is and who people of death is. The ones that own that stuff, they go keep that stuff. In the event they may have to use it or think they got to use it for their selfish gain. We see something like that. Oh man, burn that stuff. We don't need that stuff. You burning it. That's how we think, because we're all about life. We are of the Most High. The Most High said, choose life. He said, I put before you life and death. And then the Most High, he just said, choose life. Choose life. Not one time did he say choose death. Not one time did the Most High say choose death. He said choose life. Because this person over here go get you hemmed up. And I may have to lay you down because you want him. And I'm going to put you with him. And you go to suffer. Whatever he gets, you go get it. So the Most High said, choose life. And this is where we are at, brothers. We are at this choosing life moment. Yes, it's going to be kind of difficult because, yeah, you may not be accustomed to it. But now we got to put both foot down and stand on the Most High. He's telling you, I am life. I am life. And he's not throwing up no banners. He ain't telling you no lies. He's not putting up no fronts. He just said, I'm life. I am life. The devil, He would tell you he's deaf. He said, you're going to have fun. You can do what you want to do. You want some money? I'll give you some money. He going to put everything in front of you. And then at the same time, he going to tell you that he's deaf. He's going to appeal to your flesh. That's what he's going to do. He's going to appeal to that flesh. The Most High do not give you no fanfare. He gave you promises. He gave you promises. If you lost a child, he said, oh, I'm bringing that child back to life. You lost your father, your mother, I'm bringing them back too. The devil not one time said who he's going to bring back. He can't bring nobody back because he about to go down the rabbit hole that he can't get out. So now, when the Most High says choose life, he's saying choose him. He's pleading with us to choose him. Whether we're suffering from a sickness in the bed, and I hope I'm not sounding insensitive, the Most High says still choose him. Choose life. Choose life. Have a conversation with him when you're having a rough time. That's the time you really need to talk to him. Because if your body is hurting, and it's just really working your nerves, have a conversation with the Most High and let him go ahead and soothe you. You're going to feel that spirit that's going to come up on you. It's going to calm you down. That's what's going to happen. He going to know what's going on with you. Plead your case to the Most High. This is not a praying moment. This is a pleading moment in this time in which we're living in. All right, let me check it out, Brother Robert. This is that pleading time. Hold on. This is that pleading time, brothers, and this is what the Most High is looking for us to do. Message request. I don't see it. But brothers, like I always say this. We got brothers that's going through some things. And I say pray, brothers, because I in my head, I know we got a strength. And I know I keep playing this back in my head, how we was around here, using bad language to our brothers and sisters during the 90s and things and music and stuff. And I seen the effects of it from the negativity, calling one another this and that and all that. I seen it. But we're going to have an issue when we're wanting to take that, do away with it, and start speaking the language the Most High wants us to speak. Yes, we're going to have stumbling blocks from the devil off the top. We're going to have it. And it seems like the more we call out to the Most High, it may appear that there's nothing getting through. No, it's getting through. It's just like when you had when one of the angels was having he had to deliver a message, but he ran up on a demon that was stronger than him. But he had to call out to Michael. Michael had to come down there and rectify the matter, and he did. So that angel can go on to complete his mission. Brothers, believe the Most High is fighting for his people. He's fighting for his people. Things are eventually going to come through. It seems like it's going to take a moment, or whatever situation may be. The Most High knows this. Just like he told Satan, you better not take my servant's soul. You better not take his life. And so when the devil knows he lost that battle with Job, what did he do? What did the devil do? He just simply walked away. He didn't say he was sorry or nothing. He just walked away. He left Job alone because he knew he couldn't break him. That's what he did. He simply just walked away. Mm, mm, mm. But in our case, brothers and sisters, I don't think the devil is going to walk away. I don't think he's going to walk away. No, I don't think that. No. You're talking about an exodus, a greater exodus. And I'm with the brother who did he did a video of the Exodus, and then people started talking about how we move money around and things of that nature, and how we would cripple their economic system. Yeah, that could be a strong possibility. It could be. We have a whole lot of things to offer. Instead of them asking or pleading or whatever situation may be, they want to take it and then manhandle Israel. That's what they want to do. They know who Israel is. They understand the power of us. They just don't want us to understand it. Yeah, they lied about a lot of different things, brothers and sisters, but we got to come to grips that they lied. And the more that we understand that they lied about it, and the more we understand, hey, there's some power in your bone. And once those powers start to surface, the more those powers start to surface, to be seen, to be felt, that's a whole different ball game, brothers. It's a whole different ball game. Now, you may have a measure of fear that's going to touch this system, because then they go, look, hey, you know how we treated the blacks now? We hung them from trees. We raped their daughters, killed their men. Yeah, they're going to look at all the stuff that they did. They're going to have to look at it. And fear going to have to kick in. It's like it's mandatory. They're seeing that we, like what Brother Dave said, he's seen what these brothers in Arizona is doing. And the more we do that, brothers, sisters, the stronger we're going to become. Because now you're not looking to a system for anything from them. Then when you start being self-sufficient, what happens? They come upon you. They come out to harass you. Because now they understand it. Instead of them saying, you know what, we understand what y'all are doing and things, but we really need y'all to come back to the city and live. They ain't gonna do that. They're not going to do that. They're going to harass you until you broke up. But this is what the Most High is telling us to do anyway. So now you have the backing of the Most High. When you step outside of a system, although you may be in captivity, you done stepped outside of Babylon. You don't want no running water from them. You don't want no electricity from them. You formulate your own stuff and you live the best way you can live. Because you go find a measure of peace from Babylon. And once you find that measure of peace, brothers, it's like your first hit. You don't want to go back. You're like, oh no, can't go back to Babylon. If I go back to the system, I'm going to get myself hemmed up. You go find yourself with a calmness from the Most High that's going to be absolutely unbelievable. That's what you're going to find. That's the blessing of getting out of Babylon. And the more we do this, the more we get into planning. And then you're talking about a community of people. Somebody gonna have something that they can offer to you, and you gonna have something that you can offer to them. That's where the Most High is going to build his people up. We all got different gifts to share with one another. This is the reason why there are the so-called powers that be are slowing things down. They're understanding these people, their voices are being heard, not just locally, but worldwide. That's the problem. That's an issue. Because what we may say here in the States, the brothers and sisters in Africa hear it, and then they're gonna say, you know what, they right. Because the people that are always doing this here, now they formulate, they getting themselves together mentally as well as spiritually. That's a fear. Malcolm X, yeah. His voice was too strong. Just like with the rest of other leaders. And like I always said this, brothers, majority of your leaders, and I say black leaders, was deleted on these two continents, here in the United States and in Africa. The vast majority of them. No other country can say, hey, we had a whole lot of leaders that other countries took out. We're the only two. They know that there is a connection between us and the brothers there in Africa. And if that is communications, if somebody gets some duct tape or some black tape and twist those wires together, they right back in business. And this is the fear that they have. Somebody got some black tape and twisting wires together, and that communication line is no longer broken. That's their fear. And now this is the thing also. We have a language barrier. Like the scripture said, they broke our language up. But now what the world got now? The world thinking it's doing something to be glorified. They have these microphones, brothers, that you speak English into it, and for whatever language you want the other one to receive it in, let's just say Swahili. You speak English, but it's going to come out in Swahili in the other ear device. This is what man is doing. So there's a measure of communication that can be understood. But this is their fear. This is their fear. But brothers and sisters, I'm going to check it out right now, brother. You sent a message? Hold on. Brother Robert? I don't see no. You sent a. No, it wasn't me then, because I brother, let me tell you something. These people, I don't see no message from you, but I'm going to see what I can do on my end. But let me ask you something, Brother Robert. Did you do C-Data services? Let me just do it this way. But brothers, like I said, I am not going to hold you brothers up any longer, but okay. C-Data services, you did that? Yeah, I don't have no message from C-Data services. Wait a minute. No, I don't. Wait a minute. No. What that is. But brothers and sisters, continue to pray for your brothers and sisters. I'm gonna try my best to be mindful of that and pray for my brothers on a daily basis, because I know we need. And like I said too, also for you brothers and sisters, with Sister E, I know a lot of you know Sister E. Look up her channel and things of that nature with the Goshen Project. And this is not no when things get bad moment. This is a now thing that that they're doing. You know, they're trying to keep communications. In the event that the internet goes down, they found these walkie-talkies that you can use, but they was trying to get it together where everybody can communicate. So they're doing that, and I take my hat off to the sister and her and Sister Sheila. They doing that, and I know Sister Sheila, she's been sending out emails to everyone as to what's going on, the process and everything, and how we can help out, but or join. But look into it. Reach out to Sister E and Sister Sheila, because those sisters are doing some good things within the community, and that's just me now. I'm not going to sit up and talk about the sisters, what they're doing, and talking about, you know, I ain't finna get down in that nonsense, brothers. I ain't finna go down that road. But let's just continue to encourage one another, and continue to encourage one another. And brothers, I mean, this is just my encouragement. Fight to be self-sufficient. Fight to be self-sufficient. And look up these brothers and sisters who have who deal with herbs and things of that nature, and to help out with whatever situation or whatever disabilities that we may be going through. Talk to some herbalists and let them guide you a little bit, and pray to the Most High to guide you, to give you discernment, so you know when, you know how to move, when to move. That's what we need. And on that note, brothers and sisters, you all be safe. Hey, Brother Robert, I'm gonna do this behind my computer, Brother Robert, and I'm gonna see what I can do. And the moment you get it, you just message me back. But you brothers and sisters, be safe out there. Shalom.